Hey, what's going on, fam? This is your boy Bobby Patterson, aka Bobby P. And man, I've been looking forward to saying this right here. Welcome to the Victim No More podcast. I have now officially switched over as a live platform with this podcast, and it feel good. It feel good. Hey Maxine, thanks for joining. You all are going to be in for a treat tonight with tonight's guest. They have an incredible story, and I'm excited. I am flat out excited. This is the very first podcast for the Victim No More 2022. Man, hey SJ, thanks for joining. Good seeing you. And man, woo! So in the meantime, let me put something here in the comments. And if you would, go ahead, share this live. All right. Thanks for joining. And what I just pinned there, I have a store with the Victim No More podcast merchandise. If you would, go ahead, see what's in there for you. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and it's some other items I'm working on the store, but it's all good. It's all good in there. So I appreciate the support. Matter of fact, I got one of the T-shirts on right now. Hey fam, hey Tanya, thanks for joining. Go ahead and get this cut off here. So yeah, I am excited about being here on Instagram. It's quite a change for me. Reason being, I had done 22 episodes of the Victim No More podcast last year over on another platform, Facebook, and something happened. My health, went down. I was dealing with a flare concerning MS, and basically for the whole month of December, I was down, and so I couldn't do the podcast. I did not have a voice, and so I had to keep quiet. I had to listen. So that left a whole lot of time to pray and just hear, what was next as far as the podcast is concerned. And basically, in a nutshell, the Most High basically said you need to go where your tribe is. You need to go where the people are. And those this podcast is literally going to cater to. So I feel like Facebook was sort of like the training ground, and this is for real because I'm where I'm supposed to be. This is part of my assignment. So I'm looking forward to our guests actually showing up, and preferably they will be here in a moment. So if you would, just go ahead and continue sharing. And in the meantime, I got some more exciting guests that's already lined up, as far as the podcast is concerned. And it's going to be different. There's going to be times, there's going to be individuals on this podcast that is not a part of Total Life Changes. Reason being, because they still bring value. They still bring something that a lot of people need. And they need to be in a position as to wish to share on this platform as well. And also too, there's going to be some, that are a part of Total Life Changes. They got amazing stories, former transformation contest winners, and someone has been bold enough to say, hey Bobby, how about if I interview you on your podcast? Yes, somebody had the audacity to ask me that. So that will come, in due time, because I had an opportunity to tell part of my story as I walked across that stage in Houston. And, being a transformation contest winner, that literally changed, my life. It changed the trajectory as far as my business is concerned. And just basically my role as it pertains to Total Life Changes. And those of you who have been paying attention to me for quite some time, I am huge on assignment. I am huge on, you need to be about your business, and you need to have a clear vision as to not only what you're doing but why you're doing it. Because if the only reason why you're doing what you're doing is to make money, eventually you're going to run into a place where you're unfulfilled, because you're not in your assignment, because your assignment brings a fulfillment that for most people money just can't bring. There's a joy that comes along with it. It comes with a passion. So having that experience, walking across that stage, it really changed things. It really changed a lot of things for me. So I appreciate you all tuning in, just waiting for our amazing guests to show up. And so let me see if they are actually, I don't think they have shown up yet, because I don't see them here in the comments. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. So let me. All right.
Hey.
Welcome, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen. This is the amazing, the incredible six-figure ring earner, Miss Latavia Dixon, Executive Director with this incredible, amazing company and energy called Total Life Changes. Welcome
Thank
to the
you.
Victim No More podcast.
Thank
How
you.
you doing this evening?
Listen, y'all already know the vibes. I got to come in with my vibes. I got to set the tone. I need y'all to share this live. Go ahead, share this live while we catch a little vibe, because I got to set
Go
the
ahead.
room. I got to set the energy. I got to get the people on. I am the first guest of Bobby's, the Victim No More, and I'm so honored and so grateful to be on your amazing platform. Thank you so much. So let's catch a vibe for a minute or two. This is my song that I've been listening to, and it get me hyped. Let's go. Share this live. Y'all ain't share this live. Y'all don't want to miss this.
Come on now. Share this
Let's
live.
go. Yeah.
Because there's going to be some amazing information that's going to be shared this evening. This story is incredible. I've heard part of it before, but I know this is going to be brand new to me, because the way that she tells her story, the energy in which she brings it, let me tell you something, man. It makes me want to run and do and like sign up all over again.
Wow.
And start my business, my career all over again. I've been blessed. I've been honored to walk across the stage as a transformation contest winner for the company back in April of last year at the Houston event.
Mm-hmm.
I've been blessed and honored. Yes, I am a proud regional director with Total Life Changes. And I know you're going to share here this evening, because I caught a live that you were on last week. It made me want to restart my business all over again.
Wow.
So I appreciate the passion that I know you're going to bring this evening. I'm not going to really have that many questions, because once you get to rolling, it is on. So, but what I do want to ask is, before Total Life Changes, and let me give you a little bit of background as to how I was introduced to Latavia. One morning I was watching the Sunday Hustle. It was on a Sunday morning, and Evan had Latavia on, and she was sharing her story. And this was back sometime in 2021.
Yes.
And I was looking, and I was like, that's a superstar in the making.
Wow.
We need just a little bit more time, but she's going to be on this podcast. I had called that when I saw you on the Sunday Hustle, but I knew just a little bit more time needed to be given. So there was another chapter that needed to be written in the story. Mm-hmm. And so this is how we are here now. Before Total Life Changes, who was Latavia? What Latavia's life was like? What was going on?
Wow, nobody never really asked me that because they just asked me to tell my story. Actually, I'm from Miami, Florida. I was born and
Hmm.
raised in Miami. The part was Miami Gardens. Though back then it was Carol City. My mom have 3 kids. I'm the youngest, and who is Latavia? Latavia is, a beautiful, bright girl. Well, at least she thought back then when she was little. I was always on the heavier side. I was always chunky. I was just, fat. And I would go to school every single day. And elementary wasn't as bad as middle school, and middle school wasn't as bad as high school. Like high school, I think
Okay.
high school I got it the worst when it comes to bullying and getting picked on and things like that. So I was low self-esteem, no confidence. I never thought that I was beautiful enough, thought I was, not good enough. I was doing things, trying to fit in and things like that. After I
Hmm.
graduated school, I had my very first job. I worked at the YMCA, and I was very excited. And I worked there for like 2-3 years. I was also the head, over the schools and things like that. And then I ended up getting pregnant. I got pregnant, and I got pregnant with my daughter. It was just, I don't know, like I was just scared. Like, when you growing up and your parents always want the best for you. And they
Right.
always tell you, when you graduate, you get a high school diploma, you go to college, get you a good job so that you can make money and take care of yourself. But I didn't go that route. I was, had high hopes of being a correctional officer, and I might end up getting pregnant. So I couldn't go that route no more. I had to,
Okay.
be a mom. I hid my whole entire pregnancy from, my family. I was just
Wow.
scared and nervous. And a lot of people ask me, like, how was you able to do that? My family was going through a lot. So they really didn't pay me no attention. At least I thought they didn't pay me no attention. And I just felt like I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want to like let them down. I didn't want to like upset them, or
Hmm.
felt like, I felt them, as being as young as I am. And yeah, so it was a rough time with me getting pregnant. And I remember one day I was pregnant and I ended up going to work and at the YMCA, and I'm going to work, and then I closed the door, and then it was a yellow paper, and it was like a 24-hour notice that me and my family had to leave. I ran back in the house. I told my grandmother. She was like, "Oh my God," my grandma was very old. I was pregnant. My brother was fighting and battling with his disease. My mom was working, stressed out, and then I'm pregnant, so it was just everything was just off
Wow.
of me. And we had nowhere to go. We had nowhere to go. No money, no food, like no friends. We just the next day got our things out, put it in a U-Haul truck. Found my sister. I have an older sister, and I tell people, my sister, she left, so it was just always me and my brother. My sister, she would just always come back and visit me and my brother, but she left. So we found us a hotel. We would stay in a hotel for 6 months. I was still pregnant. My brother's the disease had done got real flared up. He was in ICU,
Oh my
and
goodness.
things like that. So my family was going through a lot, but at the same time, we was homeless and we didn't have no family. No money, no food. It was days we didn't have no money to eat. We would share a whole plate of food. Like that's just how low we was because, you know, I tell people all the time, like appreciate the things that you have in life right now. And my family wasn't always low like that. We always had it. But I tell my, like, as I look at it now and appreciate things, it was like, we needed that because we didn't appreciate the things that we had when we was, living that life and spending money and not really paying attention to life that's going on about
Hmm.
our business. And then look what happened. We had to be out 24 hours, and you want to appreciate things that you have right now in your life. And I was just going. We were just living, and it was a one hotel room, y'all, 2 double beds, 5 of us. My grandma had her own bed. Me and my mom shared a bed, and my brother was in and out the hospital. But like for the first beginning of us staying in that hotel, he was in the
Hmm.
hospital. But when he did come home, he had a blow up bed and things like that. But then he got sick again. He had to go right back to the hospital. So he stayed in the hospital like the whole entire time. And it was
Mm.
just me and my mom would go to work and leave work, and my mom was traveling backwards and forth. And then it was Easter, and my body just felt different because I was pregnant, y'all. So I really didn't know.
You was going through
And
changes.
yes, my body was going through changes, and I just started cramping. And the next day I had to be rushed to the hospital. Then boom, I had my daughter. And everybody was in shock. And I was like, oh my God, like I was so upset. I wasn't upset. But I tell people all the time, like, man, my daughter came in at a perfect time because we needed that smile. We needed new love and things like that. So, you know, she brought a smile to my face. My family, my mom was upset for like a little bit, but she got over it. Everybody was just shocked that I had a baby. And I was still shocked. I ain't have no name, y'all. I ain't have nothing. My cousin was texting me, giving me names, and I was just undecided. And I was just like, I just named her Chloe. She has my middle name. Then she's a miracle baby. You know, she came in at the perfect time, so she's a miracle. So her middle name is Miracle, and she has my last name. And I went through that transition, you know, of having my child, you know, by myself. Her father wasn't around. I don't even think we was like in a relationship, but around that time it was just done because I was just going through a lot and I was just experiencing that, you know, by myself, and I wouldn't want to be with nobody that made me go through that by myself.
How
So
old were you at the time?
22, because
Okay.
I joined Total Life Changes at 23, 24. I was 22 when I had my daughter. I was 22.
Okay.
I was 22, and I stayed in the hospital. My baby had many different, you know, complications and heart problems, some liver problems and things like that. And you know, I was still staying in the hotel, y'all, and the people would ask me every single day, like, what is your address? We have to send paperwork. And I didn't want to tell them people that, look, I'm homeless, I ain't got nowhere to go, because they would have took Chloe from me, and it wouldn't have known how long, you know, that I got my daughter, you know. And I was just going through life, you know, still struggling. I went into a deep depression. I ate even more. I really got, my confidence just went down zero like this. I had no money. I had no job. I couldn't take care of her. So yes, I was on government assistance and things like that, you know, getting food stamps, you know, trying to get child support, trying to like get everything that I could do that can, you know, put me on my feet to take care of my daughter while me and my family was still homeless, you know. And fast forward, you know, we in a beautiful home, and my mom was in TLC before I joined TLC.
Okay.
And she'd been in this company for a year, and I seen my mom take these products. I seen her lose 100 pounds. I seen her make the money, and I would go with her to different events. And my mom was trying so hard, and it was to the point, y'all, till my mom was looking so good. Like, I can encourage her and tell her how good she looked, but I couldn't do that for myself because I was just that low. Like, me and my daughter would stay in the room all day. Like, the only time I would come out is to feed her, take her in there to my grandma, but I kept her in the room with me. So the more depressed that I got, the more my baby got depressed.
Your baby was experiencing it too.
Right. And it showed on her. And one day, y'all, my mom came home, and she was trying her best to get me in the company. And I was like, girl, I ain't gonna sell no tea. I ain't gonna do that. And I had a low mindset. And one day she came home excited, and she was like, oh my God, Coach Stormy, you know, Coach Stormy, her daughter Manaya, oh my God, look at her. Like, you want to follow her? Like, look at her page. And when I saw Manaya, I was like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, I want to follow her. Like, why wouldn't I want to follow her? You get what I'm saying? Because she has something that I didn't have. You know, I didn't get jealous. Like, no, I don't want to follow her. I didn't get jealous because she has something that I wanted, that I needed. I was wanting for like a change. And I followed Manaya. You know, I used to get on her live and DM her, things like that. And one day, you know, around the time I had my car, me and my mom was sharing a car and things like that. And one day I looked at myself in the mirror. I looked at Chloe on the bed, and Manaya had an event. And I was like, I'm going to just go to these events. I threw on what I had on. My baby at the time barely had clothes and shoes because I wasn't working. No money wasn't coming in.
Right.
And I went to that event, y'all, and my mom and my child stayed in the car for 2 hours. And I knew my mama really wanted me to join this business because any
That's
other
love,
time,
man. That is love.
yes, any other time, you know, I had somewhere to go, she'll be rushing me, like, you got to come out, I'm ready to go, da, da, da. But it was just this particular time, like, she stayed in the car for 2 hours. So I was like, okay, I went in there, and it was just the energy, the vibe, they all look good, smelled like money,
Mm-hmm.
talk like money, drive nice cars. And I was like, okay. Well, at the time, see how I am right now, I wasn't like that. I was just real quiet. You know,
You
I
real
wouldn't
quiet.
even,
You was
I
observing,
wouldn't,
checking things
yes,
out.
I wouldn't even smile. But when Manaya walked in, like she accepted me, she embraced me, gave me a hug. Hey girl, and you know, she went from there. And you know, I told her, she said, what do you like about the business? And I said, I want to join. And she's like, okay. She
Okay.
grabbed her phone. I was like, but I can't sign up right now because I don't have no money. I don't have no money. I'm waiting on my uncle to come through to give me some money. And I'm going to take that money and I'm going to invest in myself. And, you know, I'm going to join the business.
Mm-hmm.
And I joined the business. I met up with Manaya, you know, at Barnes and Nobles, and we talked, and you know, we laughed, and we were just really in the spirit of moment of really getting. I was trying to find a picture. We were just in the spirit of moment of, you know, we want to change, you know, getting to know each other. And when I signed up, you know, she told me, you know, like, Latavia, I'm gonna help you, but you gotta want it for yourself. So I was like, oh my God, this girl is really about to help me. I knew about the business. I knew about the company. I knew about everything. I just needed
Right.
somebody my age to show me different.
Right. Somebody that you can actually connect with where you were. But I do want to hit the pause button because I don't
Okay.
want this point to get lost. You had an amazing example in front of you as it pertains to the products with Total Life Changes
Yes.
and business. Your mother shedded 100 pounds in front of you. So there
Yes.
was no way in the world you could say, you know what, these products don't work.
Yes.
There was no way in the world that you could say that.
Mm-hmm.
So she was the example. I'm a huge advocate of people being a product of the product because that's how you build your credibility. So
Yes.
I did want I we are going somewhere in this story, and I did not want that part to be missed because it could have been very possible that this may not have ever happened if she was not the example.
Right.
So go ahead and continue.
So when Manaya said she's gonna help me, like I said, I knew about everything. And I got in, and it was around Christmas time. And I knew that I needed to make me some money. See, in the beginning, I had a poor mindset of making me some money. All I knew is you get paid $20 per product. There's no limit. You could do what you want to do, right? Just sell the
Hmm.
product. But I
Right.
knew in order for me to sell the product, I had to make a decision within myself that I had to lose weight. I knew all this time before Total Life Changes, I needed to lose weight. I just didn't take the initiative to do it. I didn't make a
Right.
decision to do it because I was so comfortable and complacent where I was. So I just thought that my life was going to be like this forever. You know, when I had my baby, I just thought my life was over, like the world just stopped. And I got in the business. I came home. I got on the scale, and I worked my business. And Manaya only had to tell me two things: take your products in the morning and work out for 30 minutes. That's all she told me, and it gave me the green light. And I worked my business. I worked my business till it was just crazy. And I took my products,
Hmm.
and I lost 20 pounds less than 2 weeks. And when I joined, I started with the
That's
CBDT.
great.
Yes, when I joined, I started with the CBDT, and nobody didn't know about the CBDT, only Coach Stormy. And I took it, I walked, and back then, you know, I didn't Hennessy wasn't doing free workouts. I had to get it out the mud. Like I had to get up and I had to walk for 30 minutes. I had to walk to the gas station. I had to walk back. I would have to walk to the gym, or some days I didn't have a babysitter. You know, I would have to, you know, take my daughter with me, you know, to the gym because I was just that determined. At that time, I didn't know the importance of speaking life into yourself. Like as I'm walking, I'm listening to music, but I'm talking to myself like, you got to go. You got to get this weight off of you. Like you doing this for your baby. Like I didn't know the importance of that when I joined this company. I was just so determined to get this weight off of me so that I can, you know, make some money. And yeah, when I lost 20 pounds, when I was taking the products and stuff, but my life didn't change right then and there when I joined, when I paid my money. I can honestly say my life changed when I lost 20 pounds less than 2 weeks, because it made me realize,
That's
like,
huge.
wow, you did it. It made me
You
really
did it.
be a believer, not just watching my mom take the products, but me actually taking the products myself. And that's when my life changed. And I remember I picked my mom up from work, and my picture went viral, with TLC. Everyone was sharing it and things like that. And Manaya didn't tell me, Latavia, it's now time for you to tell your story. She didn't tell me that. I took an initiative because I thought about the space that I was in when I was depressed, when I was broken, when I was homeless. I thought about that, and I thought about those women, those mothers, or those girls,
In the
that's
same
going through
position.
what I went through. So it was only right that I come out and I be transparent, because a lot of people be on social media and they be hurt behind these phones. They be hurt behind these posts and these
Mm.
captions and these videos. They be hurt. And I was one of the girls pretending to be somebody that I wasn't. Nobody on social media thought that I was homeless. They just see me pop up with a baby out of nowhere, like, oh my God. They didn't know, because I was living that perfect life on social media. And when
Right.
I made that video, I just released everything. My mom didn't know I was depressed. My grandma didn't know. My household didn't know, period. My family from all over the town, like everywhere. Friends, were at least friends. They didn't know what I was going through, because I was putting on a facade, because I was trying to be so perfect. But that then and there, that's when my life completely changed, in this business. And while I was working TLC, y'all, I was working at Target, because I
Mm.
was I wanted to make me some money. And I just wasn't really, I was confident in TLC, but I really wasn't in the beginning. But
Right.
I was working at Target around Christmas time, and just trying to have two incomes come in so I could at least put a smile on my baby face, because she never had a Christmas. I wasn't able to give her that, because we just came from being homeless. We just got this beautiful house, so it was like, I know she wasn't gonna be able to get no Christmas again. She would have to wait to the following year. But I didn't let that stop me. I was working my job, going every day, and still taking my products. And I can remember Coach Stormy, she was counting money. She had the CBDT, and she was like, I'm about to put $7,000 on the line. I said, uh-oh. All you got to do is just transform your body. That's it. And you can win the best transformation. You win $7,000. I got confident right then and there, because I needed that 7,000.
That 7 grand did something for you.
Yes,
That just the image of seven, comma, and then those 3 zeros and what it could do for you. That was your motivating factor. That is huge. And I want to interject something here. And they are those who are not even in the business, and those that are in the business.
mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what business that you're a part of.
Right.
It is so important to share your story. And what I appreciate about you is that you understood that very early on. You
Mm-hmm.
was at the very beginning of your transformation. And as soon as you saw, look, I done dropped 20 pounds in 2 weeks. And I do want to say here, we are not making any medical claims. What we're doing, we're just sharing testimonies of personal experiences with these products. But you sharing that on social media and saying, hey, look, y'all, I know there's some of y'all out here who are in my same position. I just want to show you that if I can do it, you can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out to me. Reach out to me. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. And
Right.
that was the beginning
Mm-hmm.
of your TLC career as it pertains to the business.
Mm-hmm.
So as great as this story is, there's some very, very simple principles that are being taught within your story, and I am absolutely loving it. Go ahead.
So when Coach Stormy, the challenge, I got very confident. I said, you know what, I'm about to win this challenge. I'm gonna do whatever it is that I gotta do to win this money. And I got on the phone and I called my mom, I called Manaya. I talked to my grandma. I told everyone I was gonna win this challenge. Like I put it out there, and I put it out there, and then I worked the challenge, y'all. It was days that I ran out of products. I was waiting on products to come, but nobody didn't know that, because I was still acting like I was taking my products. Like I was determined. I was going to the gym. I was working out. I was watching what I was eating, because I really needed that money, to give my baby a Christmas. Like that's all I wanted. Like I didn't care if I didn't get myself nothing. Like that's all I wanted was to give her, the best
Uh-huh.
Christmas. And you know, I worked, and the people was giving me such a hard time, y'all. Like, they was giving me such a hard time. So it was just, you know, I began to get discouraged and, you know, not believe, because I had to make videos after videos after videos. Like, I had to do all of that. And the day of the challenge, we had to put on the same thing that we took the picture in, and we had to go live with Coach Stormy. And I just told my story, but I didn't win the 7,000, but I won $1,000,
Hmm.
and that's better than nothing. You get what I'm saying? And I was
Right.
grateful, you know, that I was able to win that challenge, and, you know, give my daughter the best Christmas, because I worked my butt off. Like, I really transformed, and I changed my mindset, you know, my weight. Like, I was really, you know, determined. And what I tell people all the time is, like, I'm the baby and I'm spoiled. But the thing about it is, TLC run the hustle out of me. Like, TLC and my daughter run the hustle out of me. Like, I was just so, you know, comfortable with my parents giving me everything and me not really going out there to get it, because I was just so spoiled.
Right.
But TLC and becoming a mother, it brought the hustle out of me. Like, I needed that. It brought it out of me, because I don't care what I had to do, you know, to get it done, you know, whether it was selling my products and things like that. So when I won the challenge, you know, my customers started coming in because I was promoting myself. I was telling my story. You know, I was transforming my mind, and I was just working my business. And I could remember, you know, with I'm holding my tears back, y'all, but I can remember when I was working, and the day before I went to Target, my phone was just ringing off the hook. And I'm like, it was just people calling me, people calling me, people calling me. And asking me about the kids, me telling them what I'm doing, like this, I'm just talking. And I made $714 in one day before I went to Target. And that day I didn't want to go to Target, because I was like, damn, if I made all of this, if I just made 714 in one day, you know, within like
Right.
2 hours, like, I could really do this business. I could work this business. And I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to go to work. And she was like, well, if you don't want to go, Latavia, then don't go. Don't force yourself. But I was like, I'm going to just go, you know, just to still, you know, kind of make the money, because I applied for the job and things like that. And I was just still contemplating, just really, really contemplating on me, you know, just going. And I went to work, and Manaya called me, and she was like, Latavia, my mom is on her way to come bring you the check. And I was like, okay. Coach Stormy called me. She pulled up on me. She brought me the check. And I said, Coach, I'm sorry. I said, Coach, I don't want to work here no more. And she was like, well, quit. She's like, but I'm not going to tell you to quit. You know, you do what's best for you. But if you don't want to be here no more, don't be. I grabbed my check, and I quit Target, y'all. And a lot of people be like, they want to quit their job to work this business, but it doesn't work like that. See, it's like I stepped out on faith, but I really didn't. I was just that confident, and really knowing that I could really do this business and work this business, because that the
Right.
products had went from my head to my heart. And I really had the passion of really, really helping people in this business. And I never looked back to Target, y'all. I worked my business. I kept losing the weight. I kept doing events. I was going to every event, you know, and TLC. And I had a team, y'all, but let me tell y'all something. When I first joined this business, I had a poor mindset. And when I had a poor mindset, I was attracting people that had a poor mindset like myself. Everybody wanted the money, but we didn't
Mm.
understand the importance of the money comes last. That's why we were
Right.
so stuck on clashing heads and trying to be in competition with each other, trying to make some money, because we had a poor mindset. And you know, when everybody left, y'all, I still stayed down. I still stayed down. I worked my business. I kept going. I kept pushing. I lost the team. I gained the team. I lost the weight. I gained the weight back. I didn't gain all my weight back, but I gained some back. And my
Right.
mom kept telling me, you're going back in the funk. You're going back in the funk. And that's when, you know, Evan started reaching out to me, John Licari. You know, one day, I was on live at 12 o'clock at night, and John Licari got on. And all of a sudden, he was just like, let it out, tell your story. And I did it. And it's like, the more I kept working in this business, the more I kept making connections, the more I felt like I wanted to give up, the more, you know, I continued to keep going. It was just like, it was just something that kept holding me back. Like, you got to stay in, you got to stay in. And I can remember one time I was like, I'm going to quit TLC. I'm going to go get me a 9 to 5. Like, I can't take it. Like, I can't do it, because everything just wasn't going how I expected it to go in the beginning of my business. Like everything just went down. And I was like, I can't do this no more. Like I was about to quit. I was on the verge. I stopped taking my products. I stopped working out. I started back
Mm-hmm.
eating things that I wasn't supposed to eat because I was just so fed up. Like things just wasn't going right. And I remember one day I was on John Latavia live, and all of a sudden he was like, "Latavia, come on my live," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And it's like
I
he
remember that
knows.
live.
Yes, it's like
I
he
remember that
knows.
live.
He knows when something is going on with me. Like he knows. And I got on that live, and I want to say he was like in November, and he said, "Never dim your light. Never let someone dim your light." I was like, wow, because that's what happened. I let someone take that away from me. I let someone take my beliefs. I let someone take what I was passionate about away from me. And it got so bad, like I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't going to no events or nothing. But I still kept going. And December is when I started picking myself back up, getting myself back together, started back taking my products, started back working my business. And I made a decision. No, fast forward. I got on Boss Lady Live one day, and I was telling her the same thing how I felt. And I was like, I'm gonna quit. She was like, you can't. She was like, Latavia, if you quit, what about the people that's rooting for you? I was like, wow. That's what pulled me back. John Latavia came back and pulled me up. And I was like, wow. So I made a
Um,
decision.
I want to pause here because there's quite a few people in Total Life Changes that's on this live right now. And even if you're not in Total Life Changes, this is a principle. When your heart is in it, when you understand that ultimately it's bigger than just monetary, it's bigger than just, what you can get from it. When you
Right.
have a full understanding that at this particular point in time in your life, this season, this is your assignment. And your assignment is about changing other people's lives in whatever capacity that you're serving in. Then your vision gets realigned. You get
Mm-hmm.
recalibrated. And what I appreciate, and for those of you who do not subscribe to these beliefs, I totally understand. But on this live, I believe in the Holy Spirit. I believe in the Most High. I believe in His Son. And there are times when we need to be reminded, and how He reminds us is by using other people.
Mm-hmm.
And just like you had a John Le Carre moment, I've had mine where out of the blue, he'll reach out to me and say, "Hey man, what's going on with you?" Because he'll literally say, "Because God told me something."
Yes.
So this thing this energy that we're a part of is bigger than the T, is bigger than the NutriBurst, is bigger than the NRG. But trust and believe, I love those products because they've helped me during my process. But this right here, this assignment, and us doing what we're doing right here, and you not quitting, because you're telling the hard part right now. But
Yeah.
as we get ready to transition, as we get ready to make this transition, this right here makes it worth it, because you made that transition and understanding that your assignment is to impact the people's lives that have been assigned to you.
Mm-hmm.
And your tribe is waiting for you to show up. And now that you have shown up, and you showing up big time, you done made it easier for them to find you. And
Right.
I just want to take the time out before you tell this part. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you, because you inspire me.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Big time.
Thank you.
Big time. Big time. Go ahead.
So it's like every time I was 1 foot in and 1 foot out, of this business, it was just something that was pulling me back, and I had got a text message from Manaya when she's on her sabbatical, and she's like, Latavia, I need you, these people need you, the girls need you, da 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 da, and I need you, the team needs you, I need you. And I was already thinking about I'm the type of person, I don't really like to overstep people's boundaries, but I know I bring value, and I know
Right.
what I could give the people. Like, I know when I'm passionate about something, I'm not going to give up on the people no matter what. Even if I thought about
Mhm.
it, I just couldn't. And I text the team and I said, y'all got me. She needed me to come get the team, because there's no way if someone could leave me, why I leave the other people that's still in it? Why? I just couldn't. I had to keep going. And I text the team, and I apologized to them, and I started doing team meetings with the team with no attachment, and everyone falls up under me in that business. But there's like no real money attachment that falls in that. And
Mhm.
I started working with the team, and God kept telling me, it's your time, it's my time. And one of my best friends, he's on here, Raheem, he's been with me through my whole process. And I can remember in December, he was like, friend, because he always used to tell me, friend, you got to trust the process. You got to trust the process. Your time will come. Be patient. And he texted me, I want to say in December too. And he said, now you get it. He was like, now you understand. He was like, now I see you trusting the process. I don't know if it was because my posture, the way I started talking, I started getting deeper into personal development. I started getting deeper into myself, finding out what I want, putting myself first, doing what I want to do, what makes me happy. And when he said that, I was like, damn, okay. Thank you, Lord. That was just another sign. And then my mama, she's like, your time is now. Your time is now to get in December. I kept working. I was like, I'm getting back on my products. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. Then boom, the door. Opportunities start coming knocking at the door. Then boom,
Mhm.
Coach Stormy talked to me at DJ party, because my mom too is DJ. Coach Stormy talked to me at DJ party, said she wanna work with me and things like that. She know having me around her, I'm gonna elevate. I already got what it takes and things like that. Boom. Then towards the middle of December, Reggie Vision Board party.
Okay.
Boss Bostic, every time Boss Bostic, she's on live. Her and Chandra, when they come to Miami, they stayed in my house. But this time, only Boss Bostic stayed in my house. And my mom went to work, and me and her was sitting in the room that Friday. It was Freedom Friday. And I'm sitting on the bed looking a mess. We was about to go walk to get our eyebrows and lashes done. And Coach Stormy, she said, Tavy, go live. I was like, no. I was like, girl, I look a mess. She reached over and she pressed the live. And I said, oh my God. She's like, just do it. And we didn't know that Coach Stormy was going to choose us. We didn't know. We didn't know that Coach Stormy was going to choose us. And when we got on the live, Coach was like, hey. She was talking to Boss said, giving her compliments by her face. And when the camera got on me, she was like, Latavia, like, what's up? She was like, what's up? I was like, hey, Coach, how you doing? We about to go get killed for the vision board party. Yeah, she's like, y'all going to the vision board party? We was like, yes. She's like, yeah, I'm going to see y'all. We was talking. And I was like, Coach, I'm ready. And then she was looking at me, and she was looking, shaking her head. And she said, yeah, you look more refreshed. You look happy. She's like, and I can hear it in you. I can see it, like you ready to work. She was like, let me ask you a question. She was like, y'all know Coach Stormy very intentional. She was like, let me ask you a question. I was like, yes. She was like, do you strongly believe 2022 is your year? I was like, yeah. I wanted to say hell yeah, but I was like, yeah, I believe it. Yes, I do. 2020 is my year. This is what I've been waiting for. Like I was already getting parched up. I was like, yeah, 2022 is my year. Like, yeah, I believe it. Like, Coach, I'm ready to work. Like now, and I told her this. I say, yeah. I say, now I believe. She was like, wow. She's like, yeah, I see it. Yeah, you ready? She's like, I've been wanting to connect with you. I was like, she said, I've been wanting to connect with you. Been wanting to work with you. She said, the best story to come. She said, you look really good. Just come 15-day challenge. I had been wanting to work with you. I want to work with you. Like I wanted to. She was like, I want you to be a new customer service representative. I was already working with her, but to have like you're a customer service representative, And I was just like, all I could do was like this. That's all I could do. Am I breaking
You're
up?
breaking up. Right, yeah, you're breaking up pretty hard right now.
Oh, let me see. I don't know what's going on. Can you see me?
I can see you.
It's not breaking up.
It's fine right now.
Okay, let me see. Cause I could see myself clear and see
Okay,
you clear. You can see me.
okay. All right, it's better now.
Okay. So when Coach Stormy, when she said that, like all I could do is like this, just cover my mouth because I was so. The people still saying barely. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Yeah, I could see me
Can't
too.
feel
Oh yeah,
together.
someone said they could see me. Mika said she could see me.
Okay.
Okay. I was just so ecstatic. Like I was just like, wow, that was another opportunity. I was like, wow, okay. Went to the vision board party, made my vision board, planned it out. I started getting more and more confident, like I could do this. I kept posturing up. I started speaking things. I started manifesting. I kept talking, telling my mom. I got back excited about my business because I haven't felt this more excited about my business in a long time. But December was the best month because out of nowhere, and I went to vision board party. I had so much fun, and then boom, working for Coach Stormy, and then
You're breaking up again.
I don't know what's wrong with my internet. I can see myself clearly. I don't know. On my other phone, I do look blurry. Hold on.
All right, family. While she is working that out. Okay. Okay.
You can see me now?
Feel like you back. Yeah.
Okay. I had just cut my Wi-Fi off. Yeah, I turned my Wi-Fi off. I'm clear now?
You clear now.
Okay, perfect. I think my Wi-Fi got hacked. I gotta change the password. But yeah, so I just started meeting new people, and I just got more confident and postured up. And then Coach Stormy, with the Versace mansion, I thought I was gonna go in and sit. And I served y'all. I started back
Hmm.
serving because in the beginning, when I first started TOC, I was serving y'all. Like I was serving. If I wasn't really attending the event, I was serving. So being able to serve at the Versace mansion was just different. Like seeing everyone know my mom and seeing everyone just know the consistent volunteers, like it
Right.
just made me just wow. Like December was the best month, like the best month ever. And then the week after the Versace mansion, oh my God, something told me to check my email. And I was like, why am I checking my Total Life Changes email? Because I don't normally check it unless I'm trying to find somebody, a customer of a team member.
Right.
And I checked it and it said congratulations. So I was like, okay, I hit G5. Okay. But it wasn't. It was an email saying, congratulations. You just hit $300,000 in TOC. And I was like,
Y'all gotta put some fire in these comments. Y'all, that is huge. She was so busy serving, she didn't even really understand how much money she has made since she has been a part of the company. Y'all got to put some fire emojis down in these comments. That is amazing. Congratulations. I remember you posting that email and I was like, oh man, congratulations.
and
I had
it's,
to jump on that. That
yes.
is
And it's
huge.
crazy
That
because
encouraged me.
I remember when everybody was getting a ring and I was laying in the bed, on the TLC event where everybody was leaving, and I was just screenshot reposting people. I was, congratulating them. And I looked over at my mom and I said, I'm gonna get me my ring next year. She was like, say it. She's like, you are. She's like, I believe you are. And I couldn't do nothing but scream because I was like, just when I thought that I was gonna quit my business, go get a 9-to-5 job, it's just like everything was just coming in, like opportunities kept knocking at the door, kept knocking at the door, kept knocking. And all I could just say was thank you, God, because everything I prayed for, everything that I wished, everything that I wrote down on paper, everything that I got on my wall from my sticky notes, it's just like God said you couldn't leave the people. Like, you couldn't give up. Like, I was so excited. I was like, you know what? I'm going to church because I had done got disconnected from God. You know, I had done got an attitude, you know, with God. Like, I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything. And when I went to church, the pastor was preaching. I was so heavy. And the pastor was preaching. And the message was for me. And he said, the reason why you're not going to your next level because you still holding on to your last level. And my mom looked at me and pointed at me. She was like, that's why you wasn't moving, because you was mad. You wasn't working your business. You was in your feelings. You was going back in your little funk, your little depression. She's like, that's why God didn't move you. That's why God didn't put you in these different positions, because you were still holding to something that you couldn't release. And I was like, God is really speaking to me, because I just hit 6 figures in the business. And I was like, I got to go to church. I got to get back closer to God. I was like, I was not coming inside 2022 and not being back closer to God, because I was raised up in the church. I was raised up in the church, and I made that my main priority was to get back to church. I went down to the altar. I got prayed for, me and my baby. We went in the back, got prayed for again. And the lady was just praying for me, you know, saying, release everything, all the burdens. And it's just like, when I left church, I felt light. I felt happy. When I went to bed Sunday night, I slept so good. I never had a sleep like that. I haven't slept like that in a long time.
How does that peace feel?
It feels good.
Mm.
It feels amazing. It feels like I trust the process. It feels like God is saying, open up the doors and say, go, Latavia. Now is your time. Your time is now. The people need you. The people need you. And when I text Manaya, we talked, and she was like, congratulations, and a long paragraph. But what stood out the most to me is when she said, think about the people. She said, it's more Latavia Dixons out there that you have to help. And I said, that's another sign, God. I say, thank you. I started back getting more confident. I told Keenan, I said, Keenan, 2022 is going to be the best year to come. I said, I'm making connections. I said, I don't want no new friends. I don't want to continue to hang around. Nobody, my circle, y'all, is so small. You see me, you're gonna see me with the same two, you're gonna see me with the same two people. It's Raheem and his brother. Now I'm close with Keenan. Those are the people who you're gonna see me the closest with, because I only want to align myself with people who has the same vision of me. I started speaking, I started moving, I started saying how much money I'm gonna make. I'm gonna start saying my other business, I'm gonna start doing this. I got so confident. Out of the blue, I'm on live, and I said, I'm doing a webinar. And boom, there it go. I said, I'm going to do the webinar. I said, and I'm going to teach the people how to build a 6-figure business. I'm going to teach the people how to connect, how to build, how to get their customers, how to edify, how to leverage their story. How? That's what I'm going to teach the people. I got to be the example for the people, because I always said from day one, I'm for the mothers, but I'm for the people. I'm going to be the representative. You don't have no examples. There's no examples. You don't have no examples. You don't have nobody doing what you can give. You don't. You got to be the example. I want to be the example and not the excuse. I don't want to continue to sit back. So it's like my posture got up, my attitude changed, the way I start thinking, the way I start talking, the way I start moving. It's just like a burden lift off of me. Like, I feel so much better. Like, I'm so determined in this business. So it's just, I see myself where I'm going. I'm 26 years old. I hit 6 figures. I'm going to be 27 years old, and I'm going to hit 7 figures. I already got it planned out. I already got it mapped. I speak life into myself every single day. I was on the phone with Keenan, and I said, Keenan, listen, I got to lose this weight. I said, I look up to you. I want to get smaller. I said, this is going to be the best transformation ever. I don't care if I transform my body 5 different times, but this 6th transformation is going to be the best transformation ever. So nobody can never, ever say nothing about Latavia, because Latavia know what she brings to the table.
Hold on. Let's not glaze over what you've done so far. You got to tell us how much has Latavia dropped, released, gotten rid of, erased, eliminated so far?
I lost 200 pounds in total life changes.
Woo!
I lost 200 pounds in total life changes,
Come
but
on
I'm
now.
not done.
Put some more fire emojis down in the comments, y'all. Come on.
I still have more work to do. And when I told
Right.
Keenan, I said, Keenan, you got a bomb transformation. You like a trainer. I said, I need you to help me. But we was going to do it in private. We worked out. I say January 1st, I already got my date. I say March 4th, I'm going to be 50 pounds down. You got my birthday, March 10th. You got the awakening, March 18th. So I will be in the building. And like Coach Stormy said, the two R, it's time to revent and revenge. I ain't trying to get revenge on nobody. I'm trying to get revenge on myself to really prove to myself that I really can do it.
You can do it.
I have to do this. Someone told me, said your first win was for somebody else, but now your second win got to be for your daughter. It's always been about my family, but my why is so big. So every time I think about my why, I cry. So y'all got to think about your why got to be so big to the point when you feel like you want to give up, you going to cry. When you think about your why, you going to cry. You going to get up and you going to do whatever it takes that you got to do. Whether you going to have some sleepless nights. Y'all, I've been going to bed late because I've been working on what I got to do. I've been working my business, working on my transformation. I told Keenan when we worked out on January 1st on live, I said, Keenan, that ain't on FaceTime. I said, Keenan, that's not right. I said, Keenan, we can't do that. I said, we have to be accountability partners in public. We cannot be accountability partners behind the scenes, because if we be accountability partners behind the scene, no one is not going to respect us. They're going to look at us like, dog, y'all lost the weight, but why y'all didn't tell me y'all was losing this weight? If people see us get up every day and take our products and go live, and while we work out, the people is going to get up out the bed. So when we started working out, people start coming on live, working out with us, being accountable, because I want to be the example and not the excuse. I want to show you, I don't care how big, small, skinny, tall, short, fat, I don't care how you look. You can get up and you can do it too. Because I was just homeless, y'all. I was homeless 6 months, sharing a Polo Tropical plate with my family. No money, no food. I was 300 pounds. I couldn't feed my daughter. I couldn't get my hair done. I couldn't go out to eat. I couldn't do this. I couldn't buy myself no clothes, no shoes. I couldn't do none of this. But now I'm putting myself at these tables. Yeah, I'm gonna be the new circle of boss. Yeah, I'm already the rich girl in my mind. I don't have to prove no point. I don't have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. And that's where a lot of people get caught up in this world. They have to be somebody that they not. No, tell your story. If you have to cry, I remember you see that video that I posted? I did an event in June with Amari, and Amari said this to me when I was going up to speak. He said, oh, get y'all tissues together because she about to cry. I looked at him. I said, no, baby, no, I'm not. I said, I'm not about to cry. You get what I'm saying? But just know when I tell my story, I'm very passionate about it, because me being homeless, baby, you couldn't even stay in the paint that I stood in, baby. You couldn't even go those many days without eating the way that I did. You couldn't go those many days without having no money in your pocket. So that comment that you made, baby, nah, this ain't no fake cry. I'm passionate. When I speak, I'm passionate because I'm giving you the ability to listen to me. I'm demanding you to listen to me. I'm passionate, y'all. I speak from my heart, and I'm so transparent. When I was about to quit my business, Kai knew. When I was about to quit my business, my mama knew. When I was about to quit my business, my whole Instagram knew that I was about to quit my business. No, I'm transparent. I let the people know on Insight on what I'm about to do. Because if I don't be transparent to y'all, I'm fake, I'm phony, I'm a fraud, I'm capping. But I got to be the example, because I got to show y'all, if I could do it too, you could do it too. So if I went from being homeless, if you went from not having no money, guess what? Now, from homeless to 6 figures. And I'm going to speak it every day. I'm going to say it every day, and I'm going to claim it. That's why I came up. I said, I'm going to do my webinar. I have to do my webinar, because if I don't, the people still going to be lost. I call people every day, and the people be like, oh my God, thank you so much for calling me. I wish I been got this phone call. So can you tell, I be on the phone. I give people 5 minutes. I was on the phone with a lady today, y'all, for 49 minutes. And I only give people 5 minutes to talk to me. But I was on the phone with the lady for 49 minutes. And I felt her spirit. I felt like she needed someone to talk to. I
Yeah.
felt like she had a burden over her shoulders because I was depressed. So I easily felt her energy. Guess what I did? I sat on the phone and I let her talk. And two people told me, thank you so much. I see you don't say much. You just let me talk, and I needed that. I said, you know what? I'm here to serve you. Whatever it is that you need me to do, I'm here to serve you, baby. I'm here to help you work your business. I'm here to help you make your 6 figures, your 7 figures, your 5 figures. This lady had the whole TLC at her house, y'all. The whole TLC products. She know how to get rid of her products. I made her get up, go where her products at, and I wrote down every product that she had, y'all. And I said, you can either give out samples or you can run an auction on your live. But I don't have no following. I say, nah, baby, don't worry about it. I'm gonna start the live. You gonna come on my live and you
Come
gonna
on.
sell your products because the people gonna buy. The lady started crying. I said, that's what I'm here for. I'm about the people. If I'm
Well,
not
thank you.
about the people, I'm being selfish. And I can't be selfish because that's not who I am. That's
Now,
not who I am.
two things. Number one, y'all, if you're not following this fire, look, there's a arrow at the top of the screen. Hit that drop down arrow. Follow Latavia. Please, please, please follow her. And number two, she's about to get into the course that she's offering. I've already done put her cash app down there in the pinned comment. Y'all, go ahead. Talk about your course, Latavia.
So with my course, my webinar, yes, it's called From Homeless to 6 Figures. I'm not going to get on there and tell y'all my story, but y'all can go on my page and y'all can check my credentials. I'm only 26 years old. My first time in network marketing. I'm a 6-figure earner. I made $300,000. I'm a single mother. You get what I'm saying? And the credentials that I'm going to be teaching you guys is how to, let me make sure I get it right. This is what you will learn. How to gain and keep your customers, how to leverage your me when I'm on live. They're going to call again. How to leverage your story and transformation, how to recruit people into your business, how to target your audience. A lot of people don't know how to get people into their business. They just think, hey, I'm in Total Life Changes. You want to join me in business? All you got to do is get your starter kit. That's not how you connect with the people. A lot of people don't know their target audience. Their target audience can be, I'm a mother. Maxine is a mother. Cece is a mother, I believe. So your target audience could be your mother. Or if you work a 9-to-5. Listen, girl, I work a 9-to-5. But I still got my business. Let me show you how I be a full-time. So I'm going to be teaching you that. I'm going to teach you how to break down your products. And also I'm going to be giving you prices on how to really sell your products. Because I was trapping out my trunk, y'all. The pandemic, I ain't care about no COVID. I had my mask on. I would go deliver NutriBurst and a lot of products to people. And all I would do is go do the products in the trunk. You get what I'm saying? Get your
Mm-hmm.
bag and leave your money inside the trunk. Or if you got Cash App, you Cash App me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
Right.
be teaching you how to connect and engage in your followers, how to keep in contact with your customers, how to successfully build and connect with your team. You got to build with your team. If your team don't trust you and you don't have that connection with your team, they're not going to really do anything. They're going to think you're just for the money. You get what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
I'm going to teach you how to recruit your customers in your business, how to take your customer from a faithful customer to now a distributor, because they already love the product. So you ain't even got to teach them much because they already love the products and have a transformation. It's just a part of getting them into the business. And I'm going to teach you how to brand yourself. And I'm also, because a lot of business owners, they don't really know how to manage their money. They make a sale and then they go do something else. They go spend
Right.
it. But I'm going to teach you how to invest 50% in your business. I'm going to teach you how to break down your bills and you only get a percentage. It's like different percentage of your expenses, your bills. Like I'm going to teach you how to manage your money when it comes to your business and when it comes to your bills so that you can never be broke under the day in your life. Like I'm going to teach you how to set money aside. Okay, my wig, my hair is $65. Okay, my nails and my feet is about $60. So I could put this to the side. You get what I'm saying? And then lastly, I'm going to teach you how to create a daily schedule. Like I'm not teaching y'all nothing that I haven't done in my business. Like I really right now a set aside from working with Coach Stormy, I still run my business. I've been getting attracting new people on my page daily, every single day. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm on the live with Bobby, and the prices is 179. But I'm gonna do the deal again. The first 8 people to purchase their webinar ticket from me, you can get your webinar ticket for $100. Now, I already got 28 spots left. The next 10 people to purchase, because I have a lot of people like, I'm going to pay this day, I'm going to pay this day. No, you can still pay if I still have seats. But the first 10 people to purchase their products from me, matter of fact, if you're inside TOC and you're really serious about your business, you just need those tools, I'm going to give y'all a discount for $80.
What?
If you in TOC, I'm going to give
Whoa.
you, let you purchase your ticket for $80 if you're in
Y'all,
TOC.
y'all
That's
better
what
jump on that. Y'all better
that's
jump
what
on that.
I'm doing. That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be teaching y'all branding. I'm going to be teaching y'all reels. I'm going
That
to be
is
teaching y'all every single thing, like how I build. Like, y'all, my customers is not young. My customers are like older, and I still have my customers call. I just have my customer just fuss me out about, I forgot she got the 15-day kit, but I forgot to put in the order for her resolution drop. So she just fussed me out about that. But I have consistent, faithful customers because they my friends.
right.
Like they my girls. They call me. I give them meal plans. Come on, girl, we gonna work out together. So for the TLC people, the first 10 people, you can get it for $80. So I'll let that special
That
run.
is amazing. That is
Yes.
amazing. Thank you for offering that on this podcast, because this right here, y'all, she's already done proven. She know what she's doing. She is walking the walk. She done went through a 200-pound release as far as her transformation is concerned, and she's not done. She's already qualified not only as just a ring earner. Let's get this straight, because there's levels to earning the rings. This
Yes.
woman made $300,000, so her ring gonna be a little bit different than somebody who just crossed over 50. Let's just be real about it.
Right.
Hey, look. I'm gonna be so glad to meet you when we get to Vegas in July. They made that announcement today, man, and so we gonna get to witness you officially getting that ring. That is amazing, and you just serving the people. That's why God ain't done blessing you. No, you
No.
ain't seen nothing with your business yet. Period,
He's not.
as they
He's not.
say. Period,
He's not.
at all.
He's not.
At all. And you know, the course that you're offering, that course need to be retailed at a much higher price.
What
And
do
here
I
it is,
do if
you're
I'm
offering
already in the
offering it
business? I
for
offered it
$80.
for $80. Like, I mean, the spots is filling. I got people that's inboxing me telling me to wait, but I'm doing it for the heart. It's not even about the money. It's really
Right.
not. So if you're in TOC and you're really serious about your business, I'll let you get your spot in for $80. Like, it was 100. So that's my cash app. You have any questions, or you need any questions about the webinar, you want to purchase your ticket for $80, send me a DM. Send me a DM. Let me know you interested in the webinar, and I'll give it to you for $80. That's what I do. I want to help y'all make money. I don't want to be the only 6-figure earner. I want all us to be 6-figure earners and traveling, and that's what I want to do. I tell my friends all the time, like, when I get my next big hit in TLC, I'm taking y'all to Bell Harbor. Everything is on me, because that's just me. My friends, they stuck with me the whole time. They never gave up, so it's only right that I duplicate the love back and give it to them, and give them a nice, something from Bell Harbor. But this was amazing, Bobby. Thank you so much for connecting and collaborating. I told y'all I'm making connections, and Bobby is the third person that I done made a connection with. In TLC, I love telling my story. I love helping out the people. I'm passionate about what I do, and that's just me. I'm excited. I'm happy. So
Well,
y'all make
I'm
sure
I'm
y'all get y'all
excited for
webinar
you.
ticket for $80.
Yeah, please do that. And hey, look, family, hit that drop down box, and if you're not following me already, please go ahead and follow me because there's just more fire interviews that is coming every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Plus, there's going to be some more sprinkled in between. Hint, hint, clue, clue. I am absolutely loving it. I so appreciate you being my
Thank
very,
you.
very first guest
I'm
of
honored.
2022 and on my new platform now, which is Instagram Live. I'm with my tribe. I'm where I'm supposed to be, and you just proved that today.
Thank
All right,
you.
family. Look, my time is up. I thank you for yours. And as I end each and every live, I love each and every one of you. And there's absolutely nothing, I mean, absolutely nothing you can do about it. Y'all better jump on that deal, though. $80. $80. Hit her up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bobby. I really appreciate this. This was amazing. I can't wait to see you in Vegas because I'm about to bring the vibe. Y'all already
Come on.
know I'm gonna bring the vibe.
All right, fam.
Thank you.
All right. Be blessed.